Hello, fellow engineers. Oh no, I'm really regretting this one. No, I can do it. I can do it. Welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. So for some reason, you guys are still absolutely loving this game. So we'll crack on with career mode. At the end of the last episode, I asked you to decide between the fire station and the skate park. And votes were pretty even. So I thought, what sort of real life stories do I have about fire stations? I couldn't really think any. But skate parks? Yes. This engineer used to be a skater boy. So I thought we'll go in this one and I can share some of my lovely potato quality videos, probably. So the story behind this one is Muckingham Skatepark has been chosen to host the next county championships. Yeah, so we've got to clean the place up, make it look nice. Oh god. Oh god. It's huge. It's a pretty good skate park though, fair play. Although that's absolutely useless. Whoever came up with this has never skated before. Oh no, I guess you could do the stair set from here, like 360. 180, land backwards. Oh, we're going up the thing and back down again. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's just reminded me. I bloody broke my arm skating, didn't I? And literally, it was pretty much like this. So, I was on rollerblades at the time. And I came along here, went up this, did a little bit of air, down this side. Then headed towards the quarter pipe, which I will start cleaning, just so... so the people that have come to not listen to my nonsense stories can actually see some power washing in action. Oh god, that is super satisfying. Yes. Yes. But yeah, so I went up this quarter pipe. And as I went up, I got some air. There's a skateboarder stood down here. Now, I used to like skateboarders, but to me, they're sort of the architects of the skate park. Because as I went up, and I was up there, this skateboarder decided to go across this way, not looking. So I went up, did my little trick, came back down, and suddenly there's a skateboarder in front of my face. So I smacked into him. I like sort of went off balance on one foot. I could see myself heading towards this. I was like, I do not want to hit that ramp on one foot. I guess a bit of backstory to this as well. I just started to learn to ski. I went to the local dry slope because I'm not posh enough to learn on actual snow. But so just like a few days ago, had my first ever ski lesson. And like their sort of advice was if you're ever in trouble on skis, what you want to do is fall over. Like don't try and hold it. You only hurt yourself. If you get in trouble, fall over because you'll stop and you won't go out of trouble and all that sort of stuff. So I was like, sweet, okay, that's locked in my memory. That's all good. I know that. So as I was coming down here, bounced off skateboarder on one foot out of balance. I got like a sudden flashback. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. And my brain was like, I could just hear that ski instructor's voice saying, Matt, if you get into trouble, fall over. So for some reason, rather than hitting that ramp off balance, I decided to fall over. So I did. Fell over. And instantly, I knew I was in trouble. I knew I was not in a good place. Yep. So I hit the ground, and then I could feel pain. A lot of pain. And I sort of pulled my arm out from between my legs, sort of. And have you seen that scene from Harry Potter where he's got no bones in his arm and it's sort of bent all over the place? Well, yeah, that's what my arm looked like. And now the worst thing was, well, sort of, could have been the worst thing. Thankfully wasn't. This bloke came over to me and it was like, 'cause bear in mind at the time I was like, I don't know, how old was I? I was probably like 14 maybe. Well, I remember it was a bank holiday in April and it was like the first warm day of the year. But yeah, this older kid came up to me. He's like, oh, don't worry, mate, you've just dislocated it. Like, if you want, I'll pop it back in. I do it all the time. Like, people always dislocate their arms. Do you want me to pop it back in for you? I was like, I don't think so. It really hurts. I think I should probably go to hospital, get it like done properly and stuff. And he was just sort of like, all right, your loss. Your wuss. Bear in mind, my arm is like in bits at this stage. Oh, look at that. That was quite cool. That was like, I was doing a grind with my water. Like, oh, let's do the rail as well. Ready? Oh my god. How did this get so dirty? Does no one use this skate park? Oh, look at this. Yes. Yes. That is a clean pole now. Giggity. But yeah, so anyway, so my mum took me to hospital. I was with a few mates at the time. But so we all jumped in like one car, drove to the hospital. Of course, there was like the most roadworks ever. I think they were like resurfacing a road. And you know, like when you sort of have to drive on the road that hasn't been surfaced yet and it's all really bumpy. Of course, we had that. Pretty much hit every red light on the way. So it took ages, bumping all over the place. So I'd injured my right arm. So I was holding my right hand in my left hand. And like every bump we went over, my arm felt like it wasn't connected to my hand. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go under here for this pole, aren't I? This rail, sorry, I shouldn't be calling it a pole. I know skate terms. Finally got to hospital, mum went in, was like, my son's hurt himself, like help. They're like, oh, we're really sorry, it's gonna be a 4-hour wait. So anyway, she came back to the car, was like, Matt, really sorry, 4-hour wait. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna die. This is like, it's really starting to hurt by this stage. Like adrenaline had worn off. I wasn't happy. And so I was like, oh god, okay, well, we've got to go in to wait. Can't like wait outside. So sort of walked into the ER, the emergency room. And they took one look at my arm. They're like, no, front the queue, you're straight in. And I got seen straight away, luckily. Oh, and if you're a little bit squeamish, maybe don't look at this. Don't worry, there's no blood or anything. It's literally just an x-ray. And this is the x-ray of what I did. But yeah, you can see, oh, I'm not in a good way. I'd broken both my bones. So essentially, as I found out in that car, my hand literally wasn't attached to my arm. Pretty brutal. And then probably the worst pain of the whole thing wasn't actually doing it. When I got to hospital to have that x-ray done, they had to put my arm in a bandage. So if you can see on the x-ray, the bones that have snapped, they're like sitting on top of each other. They then put a bandage around that to like squeeze them together. Frig me, I've never been in so much pain. Like I understand they had to do it, but oh my god. But then I had an operation. They put some metal through my arm. Well, 2 bits of metal to like hold one of the bones in place. But pretty gross. Don't worry, I haven't got a photo of this or anything. Pretty gross. The metal that went through the bone to hold the bones in place actually stuck out the skin, like in a hook. So basically when they took the cast off to remove the metal, if you look at my arm, I had 2 like metal hooks literally sticking out my skin. And knowing that went all the way through my bone, like from the skin through my bone, just really freaked me out, firstly. But secondly, to remove it, no painkillers in the slightest. They literally just grabbed the hook that's poking out my arm, knowing the other end is currently through my bone, and they just yank it. And like, I remember the doctor that did it. He went, right, I'm going to pull these out your arm. Don't worry, it shouldn't hurt too much. The body usually rejects foreign objects. So it should just slide out nice and easy. I was like, that sounds gross. But then after he pulled the first one, he literally like got his leg up on the table, like to get a bit of extra leverage. So he pulled both of them out, and then afterwards it's like, yeah, okay, seems your body did the opposite. It actually fused to the metal. So sorry about that. It probably hurt. I was like, oh, cheers, doc. Yeah, it did frickin' hurt. And yeah, I had a cast for, I think, 6 weeks up to my shoulder. So my elbow was like cast into a 90-degree thing. Not that pleasant. Oh my god, look how satisfying this bit is. It's so dirty and it gets so clean. So that wasn't nice. And then after I had the pins taken out, it was another 6 weeks in like a normal cast, like a below the elbow cast. The pain of not being able to use like your arm joint, your elbow joint for 6 weeks. Absolute agony. It hurts so bad. It's almost like when you get pins and needles and then you try and move your foot afterwards. It's like that sort of thing. Like it feels like your elbow joint's all rusted and seized up. But yeah, I thought I had some videos of me skating, but can't seem to find any really. So sorry if you're looking forward to that. At least you got to see my broken arm. I'm sure that was very pleasurable for a lot of you. How have we got on? Oh, it's so brightly coloured and cool looking, isn't it? I'm gonna have a little go. I've been doing the yellow. I don't even know if it's actually that stained on. Like, will the white one do this? Oh, I'm an idiot. The white one does it perfectly. Oh, I've just realised I got right click as well. I've been clicking the whole time. Throughout that whole story, I was using a small nozzle and holding left click. Egypt. Oh, but this is pretty soothing. We're getting the dirt off easy. Look at that. It's so like colourful underneath. I had no idea. Alright, that looks pretty nice. Somehow, this wooden little bit of stupid architecture stuff hanging off the side. Someone's obviously maintained that, kept it clean, but not the important stuff. That's got to be an architect's fault. Oh god, this thing's huge. I was like, yes, we're nearly there. We're getting there. And then you turn around, it's like... check out this though. What is that? What's even the point of that? That can't be used to skate. Alright, so just notice I've got $1,000. I'm going to quickly have a little look in the old shop and just see if there's anything worth buying that might help me. I've had a lot of comments saying I should have a look at the cleaning liquids. So basically, I think they just help you clean everything. So maybe in the last video where I had the car, maybe I should have used the metal cleaner. That could have helped. Anyway, dirt seems to be coming off pretty easily, so we'll head back. We'll just carry on with where I got to for now. Oh my god, someone's graffitied the skate park. Who would have done something like this? What's this? What's this? Architect's rule? Well, that was definitely an architect. Look, I've been set up. RCE was here. I was never here. I was never here. They've even put the strongest shape everywhere to try and trick people that it was me. I don't disagree with all their graffiti, though. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's crack on. I'm just wondering, do I do the easy stuff first or the hard stuff? I should probably do the hard stuff, because then I'll have an easier time afterwards. So I reckon these railings could be a bit of a ball ache. Thankfully, the dirt is not very caked on. Oh yeah, this one's pretty chilled out, actually. Don't have to worry at all about rust or too many nooks and crannies. Where did the saying nooks and crannies come from? I say it like all the time, but I have no idea what it actually means. I think a nook is a hole, isn't it? I'm sure there's like a carpenter joint that's a nook joint or something. I don't know, I did just make that up. Any other ball ache bits? I imagine this loop could be a pain. Oh man, it's so satisfying. Especially using the bigger nozzle. I haven't really used this nozzle in any of my videos so far. Look how quickly I did that. Right, I assume we're going to have to get on there somehow. We'll do the back. Switch to the white one, Matt. Come on, you've just learnt this. Alright, so now I've just got to parkour my way on there. What I'm thinking, if I stand on this, then... Yes! Oh, look at that! You can't say that is not satisfying. It's one of the most satisfying things I've ever seen. They're so bright underneath. Yeah, up here is done, so we'll just plop down this side. And this arch will be done in no time. Yes! Oh, look at it. Why is that so cool looking? I don't know. Right, if I can get the angle just right, we should be able to do this in one swoop. Oh, yes. Right, nice. And then down here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I want... Is that graffiti that I need to actually get off? Let's check. Oh, bollocks. Surely I don't have to remove graffiti, do I? Really, game? Oh, well, thankfully this one works pretty easily. The trusty yellow. See, that's why I'm a bit confused as to how I feel about the white. Right, we can do the top of the railing. Look, someone's actually cleaned the outside of the railing, and they've been like, nope, Skatepark is not my responsibility. I only do the outside. Blatantly an architect in training. Oh look, there's a cat. Can I reach the cat? I woke him up. He ran away. What the hell? The cat ran away. I sprayed so much water up that cat's ass in the first episode. I didn't think they did that. Oh, okay, that is incredible. Check this out. You can literally skate. Look at this. You can run up here and you can actually use this quarter pipe. Yes. Speed run. Is that actually cleaning anything, my eyes? It sort of cleaned it. It gave me a headache instantly, though. So yeah, I was thinking about other sort of simulators that may or may not exist. And basically I was just thinking, like, what did I used to do in my last job that was pretty brutal? And therefore, would it make a good simulating game? And of course, yes, I do have some either potato quality footage or just photos of some of these. So when I worked in that garden, every morning I'd used to have to go around the entire sort of path area of the garden. And I used to have to leaf blow all the paths to make it look nice. I tell you what, that's super satisfying, leaf blowing. And sort of similar sort of skills as power washing, mainly patience of a saint. But highly rewarding at the end. So usually when you leaf blow, like, generally you sort of do it like in the autumn and the winter when the leaves start falling. But because the garden was open to the public and we wanted it looking smart and stuff, we would do it every single day. And so in the summer, like, the gravel footpaths got pretty dusty. And my god, it used to kick up some serious dirt. So check out this video of me leaf blowing one morning. And again, sorry for the potato quality, but this was not too long after the first mobile phones with cameras built in came out. But also check out how fast I'm doing this bench. Like, but yeah, here's the footage of me kicking up some dirt leaf blowing. And yeah, even with the potato quality, you can see there's a crap ton of dirt that goes flying. Probably gave me like long-term side effects, but it was satisfying, so who cares? But yeah, does anyone know, are there any leaf blowing games out there? Because I would be well up for that. The other one, lawn mowing. Obviously, you guys know all about my lawn mowing experiences. As I said in one of the last videos, you saw me on the old Toro. But another one I was thinking of. Now, I don't think I'd ever want to do this again, but it was a job that you needed a lot of persistence for. So have you ever looked at daffodils? Daffodils in a lawn, like, oh, look at them, they look lovely. Ah. Have you ever wondered about how they get there? They don't just naturally grow like that. You need to plant them. And so generally you start off with a bit of lawn, And obviously lawn is very, very tough. Pretty hard work to dig up. And you have to use this like little tool thing. A sort of, it's almost like a spade, but it's got like a circular blade on the end. That allows you to create loads of holes. And so after you've spent about 3 hours just using this thing, you got blisters all over your hands. Because of course the blade isn't very sharp, so you got to use like all your body weight to stamp a hole into each one. You end up with a lawn that looks like this. Yeah, I remember taking a photo of that at the time because I was like, I cannot believe I've spent however many hours just putting holes in a lawn. But I'm glad I did, because now I can share it with you guys. So essentially after that, you just bung your daffodil seeds or bulbs, they're not seeds, into each hole, put the grass on top, give it a water, job's a good one. But yeah, that was pretty mind-numbing. I don't know if there are any like gardening game, like planting games. But yeah, I guess at least with gardening, you do get to see the end result come summer or whenever the stuff has grown. Whereas drainage, you never will. Drainage, you only know if it's there if you did a bad job because it floods. But cool, right. We got some graffiti. And we've got the most legendary of graffiti, the Slipknot S. So if you went into a school and you picked up anyone's sort of workbook in like the 90s/2000s, you probably would have seen that symbol. I don't know why, like everyone just loved drawing them. Even people that weren't into Slipknot. But I think I'm going to do the stairs first. They look pretty annoying. I'm trying to help Future Matt out here. I'm trying to save the easy stuff for the end, because I know the start of videos I have quite a lot of patience. Come the end I'm a miserable old man, so hopefully by doing this Future Matt will respect Path Matt and we'll all be friends and we'll have a nice video at the end. Oh my god, there's a football. Oh, it moves. Oh, boosh. Oh wow. All right, I want to pin it in the corner. Yes, it's out. Whoa. Is there a goal anywhere? I want to score. And by the way, anyone watching the Euros at the moment, because they should still be on by the time I actually edit this into a video. It's coming home. Anyway, sorry about that. Right, let's start doing this floor then. Bloody hell. I'm going to hope, I don't really know, but I'm going to hope I can do this just with this white one. If I can do like perfect stripes, that will please me. Oh, bloody stairs are in the way. Right, we'll just work under here. I can't be asked to move these out of the way. Right, my first stripe actually looked pretty clean. So this could be viable. I might give you guys a time lapse because I'm nice like that. But unfortunately, I've got to do it in real time. But I'll see you on the other side. Right, it's nearly there. That was pretty brutal, I'm not going to lie. But holy crap, that looks better now. I don't know where the gallery finishes. Oh, it's that edge there. So I assume once I go along this seam, it might click. Yes! You see I just got a little bit of... Oh no, that's not dirt. I thought that was dirt. It's just a very small bit of paint. Get rid of this pillar. Well, not get rid of it. Just clean it. Just clean it, Matt. So I could get a ladder, but I feel like my trampoline is much more useful. See? Did it. Beat the system. Alright, let's do this ramp. Oh, that's good. That is good. Yeah, I can get used to that. The floors are satisfying, so I think that's what I'll be saving till the last. Like, look, doing this ramp is just like... I don't know what it is. It's just so... Oh, it goes from so dirty to so clean. Decent. I think now we'll do these stairs. No, they're not stairs. They're flat mat. Oh god, I'm already starting to lose my marbles. This quarter pipe. Hopefully it should click once to this end. Yes. Lovely. And then this top. Right, I've decided. Plan of attack. Clean the walls first. And oh my god, look how caked this wall is. It's so like... I love this thick mud. I don't know why, just getting it off is so satisfying. The only trouble is I do come to the odd bit of graffiti, which means I've got to switch to the old yellow. But oh, look at that. If I had the patience, I'd do it all in the yellow. Because that's so satisfying. Oh, this actually has graffiti underneath, so I do need to use this one anyway. Well, and graffiti on top. Damn architects. Graffitiing the strongest shape everywhere. What's wrong with them? Another ding, another dong. Is that a saying? I don't think so. Right, now to the white. Let's get this done quick now. Oh, there's bloody graffiti all the way along. Damn it. Come on, let's quickly do this. Let's corner a bit of wall. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Look at that knob. That's a good one. That is a good one. Tell you what, because they sort of cheer me up, I might do this bowl first. So we'll go along the edge. Get all the green done. This would actually be a nightmare to do in real life as well, like a bowl. Unless there's like a plug at the bottom, you wouldn't be able to get rid of all the dirty water at the bottom. So yeah, sort of glad my requested gameplay feature of dirt management isn't a thing. I got distracted by the floor. Sorry, it's really satisfying. Oh man, I don't know what it is. It just makes me happy. This game, like insane but happy. Yeah, I've been well distracted. We're doing this upper floor first, and then we'll go do the bowl. Oh, going backwards is quite fun though. At this point, I am just playing a lawn mowing simulator. Like doing the edges first, then perfect stripes, getting the overlap just right. This is exactly how I mow. Ah, yes, right. Into the bowl. What do you reckon? Side to side like this? I don't know if it cleans as fast as I walk. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Yeah, okay, I think the side to side could even be more satisfying than forward and backwards. Just maybe. Just maybe. Alright, now we got some good stuff. Oh yes. Oh yes. Look at that dirt. I love the bright colours underneath. It really makes it like so much more satisfying. And I really hope no one's playing the old satisfying drinking game. Drink every time he says it, because you'll be dead pretty soon. Look at that bowl though. That is bright. Alright, ready? It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. Yes. Alright, we'll do this ramp. Oh, that is caked on. Look at the goodness. Just scrubbing off some very immature graffiti. Oh, and another one. And she's done. Say, does that wash of yours work on hedges? Oh, that's something else. I would kill for a hedge trimming simulator. Trimming hedges, and you can do like all the shaped ones as well. Oh, please let there be a hedge trimming simulator. I want it. I need it. That is satisfying. Going from like a scruffy old hedge to like a super straight box hedge with like 90-degree corners. Oh man. I used to do a fair bit of that in the garden as well. Oh, the worst. I don't know if any of you know what laurel is. Like a laurel hedge. Here's a photo of one. And a close-up of a leaf, just in case you wanted to know. That's probably one of the most boring things I've ever done. Sorry, but anyway, so most hedges you can go around and get the old hedge trimmer out. Again, they look like this, just in case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about. So you can trim a hedge back pretty quickly in them. However, on things with bigger leaves, like laurel, quite a big leaf, it does actually cause like a bit of damage. Like all the sort of laurel leaves that you didn't cut off, and you only cut half. I'm gonna have to use this bloody stool thing. Hang on. If I bung that on there. There you go, then I can... Oh no, I can't jump up there. What? Oh, what? I literally cannot stand on that wall. That's annoying. Okay, anyway, back to the story. Back to the education. Yeah, so if you use one of those sorts of hedge trimmers on plants that have bigger leaves, like laurel, it tends to like cut up the leaves that remain. So the leaves that you don't cut off, they'll be like all damaged and then they'll go like all brown and horrible. So most people don't care because laurel was sort of not the nicest looking bush anyway, really. But the owner of the garden where I worked, of course, because it's got to be the best, he made us do, and like, I'm not even joking, it took like 5-6 of us, like literal months, like 2-3 months of just doing it every single day. But we used to have to trim these laurel hedges with bloody secateurs, like hand trimmers. So every single solitary leaf and little branchy sticky bit, everyone had to be snipped, like with a pair of scissors, essentially. And wow, that sure was a persistence building task. I think it makes things like this a bit easier to do. Like I've been trained to deal with absolute carnage, time-taking jobs. But yeah, now I think I'm a pretty persistent person. Like for example, look in the recording, I've been here over 2 hours. And I haven't started swearing yet. So that's a good sign, right? Alright, anyway, this floor is going to take a while. So I'll either see you on the other side, or maybe I'll give you a time-lapse. Depends how much the time-lapse hurts the eyeballs. I'm going to try and not move too much, like the mouse. It'll just be forwards and backwards. So yeah, either enjoy the time-lapse, or I'll see you on the other side. Oh, we're nearly there. I literally just did that one-handed. I was like, my right hand needs a rest. So, oh, and it's done. And I think we've just got that one wall to do. Oh, goodbye artwork. I'm sorry you couldn't last any longer. Oh yeah, we're on 99%. It is the wall. Oh no, there's graffiti up here. We've got to go to the yellow. Come on, yellow, don't let us down. Oh man, I forgot how small the yellow one was. It's going to take ages. Alright, come on, let's speed run this last bit. As quick as we can, quick as we can. Quick but accurate, quick but accurate. I'm leaving stripes. Yes! We did it! Yes! Yes! Oh man, my hand. I was really worried I was going to have to do like the coping. There isn't actually coping on there. But can you see it sort of looks like a little bit rusty? I was worried that was going to be like proper rust. Oh, but thankfully not too bad. It's all easy to get off stuff. Let's back out and see what levels we have left. The time-lapse! Oh, look how good it is. Oh, that's one of the best time-lapse I've done, I think. That was decent, even though you couldn't see any of the horrible graffiti that I cleaned off. Great job, Dirt Finder. Oh no, the skaters are complaining that don't look sick no more. I think they've got a point, to be honest. Right, continue. Oh, and we have a motorbike and sidecar. A nice little quick hit. And then the fire station, which I am scared of. I've heard it's a bit of a beast. And it's 1,100 quid. But unfortunately, I am dying. Both my hands are in bits. That took a lot longer than I was expecting. But it was worth it. I cannot deny that. Anyway, guys, peace, love, and skate parks. And I'll see you next time. Bye!